make sure. Ashleigh Buhai, one-up winner over Brooke Henderson. You move to 1-1 now on the match play at Shadow Creek. Take us through today. You guys were back and forth on the front nine, quite literally. I think just about every other hole, someone won, and then you really put the foot down on the gas toward the end of the back. Well, let's start on the front nine, just the back and forth, and how fun was that?
Yeah, I mean, I think if you had to ask Brooke, neither of us were probably really happy with how we played today. You know, I gave her holes, she gave me holes back. We weren't really winning them with birdies, so they were soft bogeys. But that's what match play is about. You just got to hang in there, and you're playing the opponent. So, you know, then we halved with birdies on 8, which was good, and I made a really good up and down on 9 to turn one up. And then I made 2 bogeys, you know, 10 and 11 and 12. I mean, I was 2 down through 12. So, but you know, just as long as you got holes to go, you're still in it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Exactly. That's what you did. You you went par, birdie between 14 and 16 to go from 1 down to 1 up. Take us through that stretch specifically, and like you said, any as long as there's holes, you can get back in it.
You know, the greens are so firm, it's so difficult to get it close, and I hit so many good shots, like from my 12th hole in, and didn't get rewarded for anything. And I feel Brooke did that as well. I just kind of unsteady made the pars, and then you know, she hit it on for 2 on 16, so I had to hit it close for 3, which I did, and you know, unfortunately she 3-putted and I hold mine, and then 17 we both went long. And then it came down to 18, and we were both in the rough, and I left it in a better spot than Brooke and managed to make birdie. So it was really back and forth the whole day.
Take us through 18. You you hit your drive a little right off the tee, and you had an approach shot over the pond.
Yeah.
That was pretty gutsy, I thought.
Yeah, I mean, I thought my drive was in the middle of the fairway. I even said to my caddy, Tanya, I said, oh, that's the best drive I've hit all day, and I got down there in this right rough. But the rough on the right's definitely a little better than the left. And also with that pin today, I'm not having to carry as much water. I kind of had a lot of that shaved area that I could work with. As Brooke was in the left, she had to carry everything, so I think she had a tougher shot. So, I did what I had to do. I hit it into that shaved area, tried to leave it there as I knew I could putt, and left myself a little 4-foot tester, but very happy to have held it.
Those 4-footers, are those a little
That's a little
tougher
jittery.
on match play?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I mean, because make that, I've got a chance tomorrow, miss it, it's a different ballgame. So.
Speaking of a chance tomorrow, you get Jenny Coleman a win, and you'll force a playoff for the winner to move on to the round of 16. Just to put yourself in that spot after a performance yesterday that you probably weren't happy with, but to come back strong and put yourself in this spot has to mean a lot to you.
Yeah, of course, there's something to play for. It would have been disappointing having to go into tomorrow and it's just kind of playing the day away. So, got to dig deep. I can't say I'm 100% happy with where my game is. I haven't hit it great. I've pulled a lot of drivers, so trying to just work that through. But I took 2 weeks off, went back to South Africa, hadn't touched a club. So for me, this was just about getting some rounds before the US Open in, and if I get through, I get through. But I wasn't going to be too hard on myself if what happened.
First time in South Africa since
last year June. So
okay.
Yeah, it was really good to go home after Asia, see our family and friends, and it's been a lot of travel getting back there and back to the States, but it was well needed.
Good. Yeah. And last one I have for you, just your take on Jenny Coleman, your opponent tomorrow. Angela said she has the underdog mentality. Obviously, she was the 61st seed in the tournament, the 4th seed in your respective pod. You both knock off the number 1 seed in your pod, and then she goes and beats a Team USA Solheim stalwart and Angela Stanford. What do you see? What have you seen out of her this week?
Well, obviously it's fantastic. She's obviously playing well, and that's the beauty of match play. It doesn't really matter where you're ranked. It's what you come up with on the day, and if you're playing better than that person, you're going to beat them. So, good for her. I know obviously she's won the last 2 days, and she's playing good, so I'm going to have my work cut out.
Yeah, you guys got a fun match tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. Thanks, Ash.
Right, thank you.